In a recent podcast episode, Kail'N Lowry revealed details of the birth of her fifth child and broke down in tears. After the US Sun broke the story first in November 2022, the teen mom actress has now acknowledged that she welcomed her son Rio into the world covertly last year. The 31-year-old Kail'N posted, "You might be right," the most recent edition of her barely famous podcast on Friday. The episode's synopsis stated as follows: Kail shares a small secret that perhaps you were aware of. Perhaps you didn't. It's time to refute that rumor. Kail'N ultimately revealed her newest addition, whom she welcomed with her 25-year-old fiancé Elijah Scott, about halfway through their conversation. "I haven't responded to the gossip regarding my fifth child, and so after months of quiet, I can do it now," Kail'N said. The MTV personality went on to talk about her boyfriend's reaction to the delivery, expressing her disappointment that he didn't cry when Rio was born. "I remember being upset that Elijah didn't cry because Elijah is such a mellow, calm, cool, and collected person," she said. Elijah recently remarked that there were too many emotions going on because their son had to be taken to the neonatal critical care unit, or NICU, after they asked him again why he didn't cry. Declaring that they hardly got to see him as he came out, Kail'N described the birth as traumatising and clarified that she only got to hold him for maybe 3 seconds. Rio was transported straight to the NICU, and the Teen Mom 2 star claimed that about 6 nurses had hands on him at that time. Kail'N sobbed as she said, "I was so upset. It was really frightening, and I was beside myself when I told you that." Kail'N added that Elijah didn't have a chance to cry and process the birth of his kid because Kail'N was so distraught about her freaking out over the couple's lack of time with Rio. In addition, the reality star expressed her want to have a conversation regarding Rio's complete birth story on another podcast episode with Elijah. Kail'N welcomed Rio into the world last year, and she has 4 other sons from 3 previous relationships. She has 3 children with Chris Lopez, Creed, 3, and Lux, 6, and Isaac, 13, with Joe Rivera, Lincoln, 9, and Lux, 6. Since fans have been gathering hints about her pregnancy over the past few months, there has also been a lot of conjecture that she is currently expecting twins. She recently opened up to people about her decision to keep the birth of her 5th child a secret, adding that she had only told close friends and relatives. "I wanted to be able to tell my own story on my own terms and kind of share what information I wanted to share instead of being within a contractual obligation or storyline," she said. She continued, "I feel like it was ripped out from under me time and time again," adding that she was still unable to announce the news on her own timetable. "It feels like I'm stuck with no options. Since everyone is publicizing it for me, I might as well just talk about it now. At this point, I can at least try to do it my way." Although welcoming Rio was not planned, the MTV alum told the magazine that it was a pleasant surprise.